And what's up, everyone? This will be another hacking quiz. You guys seemed to love it last time, so let's continue. The game is, I show you a picture, you tell me how to hack it, and if you don't know, I will tell you. Let's get started. Roll the intro. So, we can see that I'm doing something right here. Now, do you know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it? What do you think? Now, all I'm doing in this particular case is that I'm just using Impacket SMB server on Kali to host a web server, and then I'm simply just copying over the files, okay? Nothing special. This is my Kali IP, this is the share, and then I'm just have a little asterisk right there, a little star, so that I can just recursively grab all of the files over if I wanted to. So I just wanted to share that with you. If you have a lot of tools that you would like transferred over in a convenient way, right? And right now I'm running the first tool, PowerUp PS1, okay? So we can see a bunch of PowerUp output right here. And what is your immediate impression? Does this look interesting or what? I would say this is very, very interesting, definitely. But we will go a bit deeper into it. So the first section right here, it checks for unquoted service path. So I want you to tell me, does this look exploitable to you, guaranteed or not? What do you think? Well, I would say it depends. So this is the service name, 0 tier 1 service, and this is the path to the service executable, right? 0 tier 1 exe. Now we can see that it doesn't have any quotes and it does a bunch of spaces in the path. So that is extremely interesting on its own, right? So I would say this one could definitely possibly be exploitable, but we don't know yet. We would have to enumerate if we can restart the service or restart the machine, and if this service itself has an auto start feature. That's very important, because if we cannot do at least if it doesn't have auto start, and we don't have the ability to restart the service, or it doesn't have auto start and we can't restart the machine, then there's no real way to abuse this, but yeah. So this one is definitely very interesting though. Now what about this one? It checks for service executable and argument permission, right? The PowerUp tool. So what do you think here? Does this look exploitable? Yes or no? What do you think? Now, I would say once again, it depends. We can essentially replace this binary right here, the 0 tier 1 exe, but if we just execute it ourselves, we will just land with the same shell as the user that we already are, the Bitbucket user. So we need a way to essentially allow the local system or system to execute it on our behalf, right, for it to actually be a successful prevesc. And to be able to do that, we would essentially have to be able to somehow restart the service, right, the 0 tier 1 service, or to once again be able to restart the machine, and this one having an auto start feature. So once again, it heavily depends, but does it look interesting? Absolutely it does. Now what about these? It also showed this in the output as well at the bottom right here, the potential DLL hijack, and then also for auto-logging credentials. Does this look interesting to you? Yes or no? What do you think? I would say it doesn't. This potential DLL hijack, the VLB SC control.dll, you will see it all the time. You can basically just ignore it. It's not particularly interesting. DLL hijacks can sometimes lead to prevesc, but it's not the most typical way. It can be decently useful for persistence and stuff like that, but that's not going to be too relevant for OSCP and CTFs. These auto-logging credentials right here, we can't really see much. Well, credentials, we just see admin, and that's the only thing we see right there. So I would not say that's particularly interesting. But we already have such interesting findings right here that we should definitely look into these right here. So we can see that I'm using a tool called Service ACL PS1. There's definitely many other ways you can enumerate services. But yeah, this is one way you can do it. Obviously, I have a lot of different things in my notes as well. But yeah, we can see that we are enumerating this. And we can see that this user right here, the Bitbucket user, that is the user that we can see that we are. They can actually start and stop the service that we are enumerating. See, we are enumerating 0 tier 1 service, the same one that we can see right here. So yeah, what about now? Does it look exploitable to you now or what? What do you think? I would say now it definitely does, right? We already know that it runs as local system, right? The service itself runs as local system. So if we can restart the service that runs as system, and this service itself will execute this binary that we could replace with something on our own, then it's not us who's executing this binary, right? Then we can place a shell right here. It's going to be system that executes it. We just restart the service. Huh? So yeah, this is for sure going to be abusable, and that's what we're going to do. So we can see that I just created a little shell. I'm transferring it over with my share as well, and I'm calling it 0.exe. In this particular scenario, I'm using the unquoted service path, right? So I'm placing a specifically called 0.exe to be able to use this, right? And then I start the service because we already saw that I had a permission to do so, start and stop, okay? And then, no surprise, we land as a happy little shell, and we can see the little smiley face right there. We are happy we achieved the privask, and yeah, that's it. And if you find this video useful, then you're absolutely gonna love this. We have a massive, free-to-try, 25-hour plus OSCP course that you can see that people are just absolutely loving. That inside gives you all of the resources that you need to crush the OSCP. We have a massive roadmap that literally covers everything. We cover initial access, privilege escalation, Windows and Linux. We cover Active Directory. We cover post-exploitation. We cover lateral movement. We cover pivoting, tunneling. We cover the exam. We cover the reporting. We cover all of the attacks that you need and all of the techniques that you need for OSCP. We also cover all the rooms that you need to do and all of the rooms just linked inside. We cover Active Directory chains as well. And we literally cover everything. And you will instantly get all of these resources once you join. So click the link down below, try it completely for free. I'll see you inside.